Hi, this is Kathy from the blog simplystlouis.us, and today I'm going to talk to you about 5 strategies we use to get out of debt. Stay tuned. All right, everyone, in finding peace and joy with simple living, what brings me peace of mind and joy in my heart is no to low debt. Yes, no to low debt. You may be thinking, what do you mean? Don't you mean no debt? Yes, no debt is wonderful. I don't want to pay any debt, but I don't mind having debt that's low and somebody else is paying for it. What do I mean is buying assets, whether you're into real estate or having a business. I don't mind having those things in debt if I have somebody renting the space, or if it's a business and it's generating income and I'm receiving some money every month, which is being cash flow positive. I don't want to be cash flow negative, but cash flow positive. So that's what I mean by low debt. But we'll get into all of that in another video. So my husband and I, before we got married, we had debt. Ooh, those student loans. When we came together, not only did we both individually have debt, once we got married, we acquired more debt. We bought a house and cars, and we were like, yeah, because we have, a significant amount more coming in every month because, we got jobs and our incomes are combined. We thought we can just get more and get more as if it wasn't gonna hurt us. Well, it hurt us. We noticed that every time we'll get paid, by the end of paying this creditor or paying this bank, we didn't have much left. So we knew we had to change some things. And the first thing we had to change was our mentality, our mindset. But once we got things in order and we started looking at our goals, looking at our dreams, and seeing how fast we can attain this idea of being debt-free, we knew that we were on the right track. In time, or over time, we did eliminate a lot of our debt to the point where we're finally completely debt-free and we no longer even have a mortgage. So how did we do it, and how can you do it as well? I will share with you. So here are the 5 strategies we use to get out of debt. Number 1, we tithe and we gave. For us, tithing was not an option. We believe if you give, it'll be given back to you. And boy, have we seen a lot of financial miracles in our days. We had people help us buy a new AC unit because once we got into this house, it was a short sale. Our AC unit broke down like a month afterwards. Somebody just handed us a check for thousands of dollars to get a new AC unit. We were so thankful and so grateful. I had somebody give me money. This was before even a baby shower. They gave me money when I was pregnant with my first child to go buy my child whatever I may need, whether it was a crib or, diapers or clothing. It was amazing, just the miracles that we've encountered, and we truly believe it's because we are givers and we are tithers. So maybe if you're not giving, consider giving. Whatever your background or belief may be, there's always something you can give. And for now, if it's not anything monetary, maybe you can give encouragement, maybe you can give insight, maybe you can give your time to a certain cause or charity. Start off that way, and I'm telling you, it will completely change your life. Number 2, we live below our means. Well, as my husband would like to say, we live within our means, but I say we live below our means. What do I mean about that? Pretty much just because your income goes up, that doesn't mean your lifestyle needs to go up as well. You don't need to subscribe to every type of paid subscription out there. You don't need to go shopping every week or even go out to eat every week. And I found the biggest determining factor for lifestyle creep, at least in our household, was going out to eat like 5 days a week, even 3 days a week. It all added up, it all cost, and it cost us a lot. So what I would do is I would cook and we would take our lunch to work. And so that helped us out a lot with keeping our expenses low. We also did some things where we would just shop once in a while, maybe every 3 months, 4 months, whatever it may be, for clothing and for shoes, or we just shopped when we needed a particular item. I also like to thrift, and thrifting is wonderful. If you find the right thrift store, of course, but I would buy pretty much brand new or good condition clothing for 70-80% of the cost that would have been if I bought it brand new. So there are ways to live on less than you make very easily, but I say the biggest factor is where you live. There are ways to live on less than you make very easily. There could be some things maybe you can look at that in your own budget, in your own finance, that can be reduced. And just because you're getting raises and bonuses every year or, every quarter, whatever it may be, just see if you could maintain your lifestyle the same way and ask yourself, do you really need certain things in your life? Number 3, we DIY or paid in cash. Let me tell you something about DIY. It is so fun. It is fun learning. I mean, it could be frustrating too. Don't quote me, or don't believe that, every time you DIY, it's going to be a fun thing. But there's something rewarding about doing your own thing and seeing the results and like, wow, I did that. We did a lot of DIY when it came to buying this house. It was a short sale, so it was in a pretty rough condition. We painted, we did woodwork, we hung blinds, and all those things, if we hired somebody else to do it, would cost us some money. All you have to do is read a book or go to YouTube, watch YouTube, or even go to the home improvement store and ask some of these workers over there how to do certain things. And they will let you know. There were a lot of things we couldn't find via YouTube or a book or researching. We simply went to the store and asked them, hey, we have this unique situation or problem. Can you help us? And they were glad to share it. So if you're looking to do easier projects, try to do research and ask somebody who's a handyman or a friend or a co-worker, how do you do certain things? And they will be glad to share it. If we couldn't DIY, which there was a lot of things we couldn't DIY, we made sure that we paid in cash. So we would have contractors come in, handymen, and we would ask them, hey, this is our particular problem. This is what we need to do. Can you give us a quote for this? We'll get several quotations, and then we would see who we feel comfortable with, and we would have them do the projects. Now, I wouldn't suggest pouring your own foundation or doing certain major electrical work. You can hire the pros for that, unless you've done it previously or that's in your job scope, or that's what you do on a day-to-day. But a lot of times, if you can't do a DIY project, look into calling a contractor or even a handyman. But remember, pay in cash. Do not charge it on your credit card. Just hand them a check and have it done and over with. And at the end of the day, it's done. Even though you didn't do it, the fact that it is done is a great thing. Number 4, we made temporary sacrifices. We made a lot of temporary sacrifices, but remember, it is temporary. It is not forever. It is not permanent. We didn't go on vacations every year. We didn't eat out as much, even though we heard about a new wonderful restaurant that was just open around the corner. We still practiced, and we disciplined ourselves. We practiced constraint. And we said, we are not going to go out. Let's focus on eliminating this. But when we did eliminate a particular debt, we did celebrate. And number 5, what we did to eliminate our debts is to increase our income. We are in this whole internet age. Listen, if you have whatever material that you have, you could probably make something out of it, and you can use the internet to your advantage. And if you don't want to do anything involving the internet, maybe you can get a secondary job. Maybe you can teach something, tutor, open up a business, sell things. We increased our income as we could with having a family, but yet not pushing ourselves to the extreme. What I did is that I love to teach. That is my background. And so I tutored, I taught night classes, which was very fun, or even early morning classes while having a full-time job. My husband, he models, he has a business. We create certain different streams of income as we can. And, of course, I started blogging. And as that is, as a reputation, I guess, for my blog is moving along forward, I can get compensated for that. Increasing your income is something that you can do this day and age quite easily, whether you want to create something online, or if you want to go out somewhere else and physically work part-time 1 to 2 to 3 hours after your full-time job, you can do it. Also, don't be afraid though to get certain things so you can increase your income, because as the saying goes, it takes money to make money. So there are times you may have to get a newer computer, or get a camera, or print out some brochures. It does take some money to make some money, but don't go into debt while doing it, please. But those are the 5 strategies we use to get out of debt. And boy, now we feel like we're over the moon, and it has been wonderful. Please comment below and let me know some strategies you're using to get out of debt. These are our strategies, but trust me, there's plenty more out there. So let me know, comment below. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. So that's all we have for today. Until next time, live simply so you can simply live.